does it take to set up a terrace garden in Bangalore? Hi, I'm Vandana from the Urban Mali Network here to answer this question for you. But before that, do you have a terrace? Please say yes in the comments below. Or if you don't have a terrace, please message us and let us know what kind of space you have. Terraces are one of the most, best places to be able to set up a garden because here is a space that you have blazing sunlight, you have space, and you probably can get a water connection and just have everything that is enough to set up a nice little cozy garden for you in one corner or all across your terrace. So of course there are different kinds of gardens that you can set up on your terrace. You can do a pure vegetable garden. The best possible yield you will get on your terrace because all vegetables love the sunlight. A flowering garden is the next best thing because of course flowers also really love a good amount of sunlight, at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight every day. What you could also do is grow some herbs, or even if part of your terrace is shaded, you could even have some shade loving or indoor plants to add a nice green foliageous look to your terrace. So basic things you need to get your garden started. Of course, you have the sunlight, so you're sorted in that. You need a water connection, which most terraces are probably equipped with. And the next thing that you need is of course containers. Some terraces come with inbuilt planters, so you can use that as your containers. Or you can acquire some containers. So if you have a nursery close by or a garden shop, you can just go by and get some basic pots, either cement pots or mud pots. You can even get grow bags. Grow bags are pretty common in most garden shops in Bangalore. So you have a small, medium and large. So depending on what you'd like to grow, you can buy that size grow bags. And grow bags are best for vegetables because they're easy to move around and they also occupy lesser space. So you can have a small area filled with quite a few grow bags growing there. Grow bags are good for vegetables again because the yield is a lot higher, and in a small space you can grow a lot of vegetables. In one pot you can have 2-3 different companion plants growing in there. If you want to do a flowering garden, then mud pots are a good option, except that they tend to break. Cement pots are heavier. So if you're not planning to move your garden around, then having a cement pot garden is probably nice for the long term because it's going to be there, not going to move it around, and you have your plants happily growing in them. If of course you want to up your budget a little bit, you can always do FRP planters or even ceramic pots as well, depending on how you would like the aesthetics of the garden to be. Growing herbs are another very easy thing. If you have small pots that you can clamp onto the wall and it's a sunny wall, then growing herbs like oregano, rosemary, coriander, all of that is very, very easy. Almost all vegetables grow in Bangalore because it's more or less a pleasant weather, but it would be best to grow seasonal vegetables in the sowing time because the yield would be a lot higher. Flowering plants, we have a wide range of native flowering plants. You can set up a puja garden on your terrace where you can easily grow plants like jasmine. These 5-6 varieties of jasmine are there. Tulsis, hibiscus, Neem or Kanagale. You can grow Kanakambra, Marigold. All of what we use for offering to God can easily be grown on your terrace. So you need to get a good mix of soil and manure and plant it. Mix it up and plant your plants and you're ready to go. Now, if you have a terrace area of about 500 square feet, getting to set up the terrace garden, depending of course on the kind of containers you choose, would cost anywhere between say 10 to 15,000 if you're probably going in for 30 pots. If you want to start small and probably just have 10 pots, a terrace garden would probably cost you between 5 to 8,000. But if you really want to do it up and you have all the energy and enthusiasm to do it, you can have your terrace garden go up to 1 lakh even. because there are multiple things that you can do. You can have plants on the floor, you can go vertical, you can create small pergolas. So there's many things that you can do on your terrace. I mean, if you have a terrace, please utilize it for setting up a terrace garden, because there's no other way you can be connected to nature than having your little cozy spot on your terrace with plants all around you. We really wish that every terrace would be converted into a terrace garden, because that not only feeds you or gives you the pleasure of having a garden, but it also reduces the ambient temperature or the temperature inside your building. So with climate change, going at the pace that it is, gardens are probably one of the ways in which we can avert the extent of the problems within the city. If you'd like to know more, get in touch with us at urbanmali.com or call us at 8880482000. Have fun setting up your terrace garden.